There are only two possibilities. Either Eric didn't care about the issue and had no time to respond to a small-time manager's schemes, or he was busy preparing something big.
Inside, Mia was leaning towards the first option. After all, she wasn't the first person to use Eric's name to create hype. He couldn't possibly have the time to deal with each and every publicity seeker. She felt that as long as Kaleidoscope didn't react, she would still have the chance to redeem herself. The industry would move on and her misdeeds would be forgotten.
That's right. I can't give up hope yet. Who knows if the situation will change?
But even as she was telling herself that she still had a chance to escape a horrible fate, Kaleidoscope's PR team finally released a statement, and it instantly became the subject of every headline.
We at Kaleidoscope Entertainment will use all our power to blacklist Mia Davis from any form of work in the entertainment industry, domestically and internationally. Anyone who dares to work with her will be going against Kaleidoscope and will be encouraging unethical practices in the industry. Furthermore, after speaking with the media company involved, we have concluded that Global's model, Emma Miller, was not involved in the publicity stunt. In order to restore all artists' faith in this situation, Kaleidoscope hereby acknowledges Miss Miller's innocence, as proven by the audio and visual evidence.
Kaleidoscope had never responded to a situation like this so seriously. The fact that Mia was completely blacklisted meant that she could no longer survive in the entertainment world, no matter what role she was willing to take.
Mr. Roberts set an example for others in the business by punishing Mia. He is going to great lengths to warn them that anyone who dares to use him for self-promotion would be digging their own grave.
Members of the entertainment industry are trembling in fear at what he has done.
It was obvious how Emma's secret husband Eric had managed to interrupt Mia's plan. All the main media sources were under Kaleidoscope's control. If anyone tried to spread lies about Eric or his company, he would be able to uncover the truth and send the culprit to a place beyond redemption.
Mia's career is completely over now.
Everyone thought that Kaleidoscope was being fair by targeting just Mia and not Global Pictures. But deep down, Emma knew it was because she was still under contract with Global. If Eric had blacklisted all of Global, her career would have suffered too.
He really does take everything into consideration. I am so lucky to have Eric.
In an instant, Kaleidoscope's statement was on the front page of all entertainment news sources. On top of that, many famous personalities spoke out in support of Emma and Kaleidoscope. But Mia's torment didn't end there. Someone online revealed that she had been blacklisted in Mexico and exposed her other scandals too.
Mia, are you there? You haven't eaten all day. Come out before you make yourself sick. You can just find something else to do. Don't give up hope.
The Davis family had never been rich. If Mia changed careers now, she would have to leave her tailor-made clothes and limited edition handbags behind and start all over again from the bottom.
If I can't be a manager, I have to go back to being a nobody. How could I possibly do that? But wait, I can still plead with Emma.
Mia seemed to have found her last glimmer of hope as she searched frantically around her desk for her phone. She found it and quickly placed a call.
Emma, I want to see you.
If you have something you need to tell me, say it over the phone.
Please, I'm begging you. Just put in a good word and help me out of this. I don't want to leave the entertainment industry. I really don't.
Mia had finally dropped her pretentious facade and revealed her desperation.
I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have kept scheming against you. I'll get down on my knees for you, Emma. Can you please give me a chance to survive?
If the tables were turned and I was exposed today and Kaleidoscope decided to blacklist me, what would you have done? Would you have capitalized on the situation and taken my opportunities away? Or would you have launched your newcomer while sidelining me? Mia, you're only admitting your guilt now because things didn't go your way. You're not truly remorseful. You're just upset that your plan against me failed. But everything you did has caught up with you. From now on, we owe each other nothing. Mia responded with silence. She knew everything Emma said was true. She couldn't think of a single reason Emma would want to help her. All she could do was drown in her sorrow.
I never imagined I would fall this hard and ruin my life. I've lost everything.
Mia ended up getting quite drunk that night. Few creepy men noticed her at the bar, and one of them tried to take her home. But luckily, Nathan arrived just in time to stop him. Otherwise, Mia would have ended up in a terrible situation, much worse than just getting blacklisted.
Mia, you should go to England tomorrow. I've already booked a flight for you. Please, listen to me.
You want to get rid of me too? You're afraid of being pulled down because of me, aren't you?
I'm sorry, sis, but I have to look at the bigger picture. Tomorrow the company will announce your suspension, and you know it's gonna get worse.
Don't act all righteous. You don't care about the big picture. They call me ruthless, but you, Nathan, you're even worse. You exploit people and then abandon them at the first sign of trouble. Emma was by your side for years, and you discarded her just like that. I thought being your sister would mean something, but it turns out I'm not as significant to you as your profits. Do you really believe that now that I've stumbled, Emma will let you and Amber off the hook? I'm not leaving New York. Not yet. I want to witness both of your fates firsthand.
What Mia had said was indeed the truth. Her plan to frame Emma failed, and she bounced back like an unstoppable force. She had become the talk of the town. Following Kaleidoscope's statement, Emma's fame skyrocketed, gaining her an even larger fan base. Simultaneously, Kaleidoscope solidified its position as the leading agency in the industry. Luke, why aren't you going inside? Luke's eyes lit up as if he had just found his savior.
Miss Miller, you're back.
What's wrong?
Mr. Roberts is in a very terrible mood today.
Why? Emma looked at him and realized he was afraid of saying too much and getting in trouble with Eric. Don't worry, you can tell me. I know how to handle it.
Due to Kaleidoscope's announcement, there was a disagreement among the top officials. Some believed it was unnecessary to mention your name and granting you more exposure. They lacked the courage to oppose the CEO's decision, but...
Emma's heart sank. She understood what Luke was trying to say. It's okay. I'll comfort him. Even a small company like Global has its power struggles, and a company the size of Kaleidoscope must have it even worse. Eric's authority is obviously being questioned, and I'm the reason for it. After Luke left, Emma calmed herself down and went inside. She found Eric standing in his study, looking out the window and drinking a glass of wine. She approached him and reached out gently to hug him from behind. Mr. Roberts, you look upset.
It's not a big deal. Nothing to be upset about.
Eric, I'm your wife, so it's normal for you to be biased toward me. But as far as your staff knows, I'm not related to you at all, so of course they would have a different opinion.
That's not the main issue.
Is someone trying to challenge your authority? You totally know how people are desperately eyeing your position. Why did you help me in such a high-profile way, Eric? I won't let you do this again. Look at you, you're so unhappy. I don't want to make you suffer because of me. I know you had planned the whole thing to get back at Mia. You'd been waiting for this opportunity for a long time, and the photo at the Bright Night Gala was the icing on the cake. But it wasn't necessary for you to prove my innocence in your statement. Please, don't do this again.
Are you saying I meddled in your business?
Emma froze for a moment before grabbing his hand and placing it over her heart. It hurts here, Eric. Everyone knows you're like a king and totally beyond anyone's reach. But I know how messed up this can get for you. I'm not worthy of all this attention yet. I'll only be able to accept your help once I've earned my place in the business. There's nothing else I can do. So, can't I at least protect your heart?
Emma, you've underestimated your husband. Do you think anyone who challenges the king's power could actually succeed?
Then, why were you upset? Eric looked at Emma for a stunned moment. There was clearly something that he was hiding from her. What was bothering Eric? How will Mia redeem her career from this humiliation? What steps will Nathan take to save Global? Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocketfm app. Tap the link in the description to install now.